Hello, Burton family. This is Miss Nelson with this week's school news. Today is Monday, April 15th, 2024. And wow, we have a huge week ahead of us. We have lots of testing. We have our upper L working on M-STEP, and we have lower L. You're going to be, actually, the entire school, we're all going to be working on MAP over these next couple of weeks. So lots of opportunities for us to show what we know. Also this week, I want everyone to make sure to give Mr. Warren a big shout out. His birthday is going to be this week, Tuesday. We also have popcorn this Thursday. And scholars, you're going to hear in the attendance section, I need all of you to show up each and every day. We took a huge dip in attendance, and I need to see you back in action this week. Oh, also really exciting news, Miss Mason's class is going to be going swimming at the Croc each and every day this week. Scholars, have an amazing time and make sure that you are representing Burton. We want to make sure that our community knows Burton is the best. All right, let's jump into the rest of this week's school news. All right, Burton family, it's attendance talk time. Last week was actually the worst week of attendance that we have had the entire school year. I know many families kept scholars home for the eclipse last week, Monday, but we really had poor attendance. So it is our job this week to get that attendance back to where we need to be. Last week, we only had 61% satisfactory attendance, and we had no classes with 90% or higher. Our three classes that did earn the top spots were Miss Chambers' class with 80%, Miss Migalski's class with 81%, and taking the top spot and the trophy from last week is Miss Morton's class with 82%. So let's make sure that we're here each and every day this week, scholars, especially since many of us are testing this week. For our Lexia Challenge last week, we had several scholars hitting lots of those units. So in kindergarten, we had Sophia with 24 units. In first grade, we had a tie with Roberto and Breelyn, both getting 33 units. In second grade, we had Taniqua with 34 units. In fourth grade, Liam, again, 132 units. Liam, I want to see you in action after school. I think you must be working really hard after school every day. In fourth grade, we had Uretzi with 37 units. And in fifth grade, we had Yanelis with 35 units. Let's keep it up this week, scholars. This week, we are continuing focusing on empathy. As you are thinking about empathy this week, I want you to connect that with SOAR. So especially that the A for accepting, that's a really big part of empathy, and we want to make sure that when you're thinking about other people's feelings or their perspectives, you're walking in their shoes, you're listening through their ears, you're really putting yourself in thinking about how that other person is feeling. Make sure that you're being accepting, okay? So how can we accept those differences, maybe what we feel, or accepting that different perspective and trying to understand how that person may feel and then what may make them feel better. Also this week, as we are beginning our testing, some of you already tested last week, but as we are testing, you really want to make sure you're connecting to SOAR by being outstanding and being resilient when you're taking these tests. It's going to be hard, scholars, but I know we can push through because we are going to SOAR this spring testing season. It is that time of year, scholars, spring testing season, and it is a chance for all of you to show how hard you have been working this year. We have grown so much from the beginning of the year until now, and it's time to show that learning on our tests. So for our entire school, we'll be taking the MAP test, This is a test that you've already taken twice this year. Make sure you're slowing down, you are listening, and you are taking your time to do your very, very best. You know how to do this work and you are going to do amazing. Make sure you're being outstanding and showing us what you know. For our Upper Of scholars, you will be taking several tests for MSTEP. These are the state tests that you have to take every single year at the end of the year. So 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, it is really important that you work so hard on these tests. Slow down, you have lots of time to take them. Make sure you're looking over all of the evidence, reading carefully, and making sure that you're using the strategies that you've learned throughout the school year to do your very best on these tests. I can't wait to see all the growth that you have made over the course of this year, scholars. Let's make it happen and show them how amazing each and every one of you are. This week's Burton Staff of the Week is Miss Carly. Miss Carly, we appreciate all that you do for our Burton family. You help support so many scholars, and beyond your caseload of scholars that you work with, you support our entire building with your positive attitude and the joy you bring to work each day. Thank you for connecting with so many of our scholars and making Burton a warmer, kinder place. We appreciate how you develop a sense of belonging in all the classrooms that you work in. Thank you, Miss Carly, for all that you do, and congratulations on being this week's Burton Staff of the Week.